Hello and welcome to another Havoc Sons video. Here is, I guess, what's this, part 4, I think, of my barn. I've got one side of the roof up. I have the front gable up with the doors to the loft. I have my dog. Every time I turn on the camera, she does this running thing. Can't even keep pace with her. She'll be back. She just runs back and forth. Every time I turn my camera on, she starts doing this. She's fast. Just runs back and forth. What, little girl? Anyway, here you can see the rim, the roof truss starting on the second tier roof. And here you can see the trusses up. And the west, is that the west part? No, the east part of the roof is done. It's starting now on the west part. This is what it looks like from inside. I've already started putting some stuff in here. I noticed that mosquitoes love, the mosquitoes have been rough this year. They love to nest inside this room. So I like to open it up, get some light in here. They don't like light. But here I'm already starting to insulate it. There's other things that I'm doing, like when I start to put this wall down. I never really showed this, but I put in anchor bolts every 4 feet all the way around. There's another one over there, all the way around the barn, just to help. We get high winds here in this valley, and I just want to keep this thing right where it should be. Here's the loft area. Now, because it's not that high, you definitely cannot stand up in here, and it's hard to actually work on. They allow you to go with, originally the plans called for 2x4s every 24 inches on center. Now, I kept that for the trusses, but for the floor I went 16, just to give it a little more strength. That's what it looks like in the loft. That's kind of what it's going to look like. And of course, all that's going to be patched with those, see those strips that I'm putting in? They had these little anchor clips. I didn't like them. So instead I'm putting in those strips of wood. Seems to be much better. Oh, I found one. That's what they called for originally, but I don't like those. They gave too much of a gap, and they're not near as strong. It's funny because I'm also doing work inside the ranch, and when I do work inside the ranch, the wood that I use to tear the walls out, I strip. Those I've stripped. These I'm gonna strip, and they just, it's just extra wood that I can use for the rest of the stuff I have to do. There's another pile of it here. It just I got to tell you, wood has gotten, well, it's dropped in price, but it's going back up again. Here's all the scrap. And all that will basically go inside of here when I'm done. There will be no electrical, no plumbing, no water, no heating. So that's why I want to insulate it really good. So I've got R15 I'm going to put on this roof or floor. And then R30 with aluminum backing. Some weird aluminum stuff. I'll show that on the later video. It's going to be up in there. So it'll be well insulated, but it'll have no lighting. It's just for storage, and it'll have no water. Just storage, but it's going to be a lot. That's pretty much it. You've been brought up to date on my barn. Hope you have a great day and a better life. Remember to do more of what makes you happy. Building this barn makes me happy. See ya.